In today's video, we're diving into one of the most intense features of Odin Valhalla Rising, the PK system. If you're looking to test your strength against other players, climb the leaderboard, and establish yourself as one of the best, then understanding how PK works is absolutely essential. Let's get into it. PK stands for player killing. It allows you to directly challenge and fight other heroes you meet out in the field. Defeating other players earns you PK points, pushes your ranking higher, and grants you rewards based on your standing. Show your strength in fierce battles and prove who really is the strongest, starting with how to engage in PK. When you encounter another player in the open field, you can manually target them by tapping on their character and initiating combat. However, PK is not allowed in safe zones, so you'll need to be outside of these protected areas to fight. After taking down an opponent, you can even send a mocking message to them by using the mock button at the bottom of the PK tab. This feature lets you pre-compose messages that will be sent not only to the defeated player, but to all their guild members as well. Next, let's talk about PK history. To view it, tap the menu button in the top right corner, then select PK. From there, switch to the PK history tab at the top. Here, you'll find a detailed record of your PK encounters. You'll also have access to two key features, Alert Target and Pursuit. Alert Target automatically marks players who have killed you, allowing you to assign up to 5 of them as key targets for easy tracking. Pursuit allows you to track and instantly teleport to a player who killed you up to 3 times within a set time limit. PK records are updated dynamically and reset on the first day of every month. Now let's move to the PK leaderboard. Under the PK leaderboard tab, you can check the PK rankings of all players across the server. The higher your PK points, the higher your rank. Players ranked in the top 3 receive special rank marks next to their names, while the top 100 players earn PK rewards. You gain PK points every time you defeat or assist in defeating another player. These points vary depending on the player's state, like whether they were normal, brute, or butcher. Of course, PK comes with risks, and that's where the brute state comes in. When you deal damage to another player, you enter a pre-brute state for 5 minutes. If you kill another player during this pre-brute state, you will officially become a brute. While in brute state, several penalties apply. You cannot teleport back to town. Town guards will attack you on sight, and you cannot fight back against them. If you die as a brute, you must spend diamonds to recover lost experience points beyond the free revival attempts. If you choose not to revive immediately, you'll be revived randomly somewhere in the field instead. To reduce brute time, you must defeat another player who is also in brute state. The amount of time reduced depends on the level difference between you and the defeated player. However, if the level gap is too large, no time will be reduced. Importantly, the number of brutes you need to defeat to remove your state is determined by your highest level character. But if you keep killing while in brute state, you risk entering the even harsher butcher state. When your butcher score crosses a certain threshold, you are flagged as a butcher. Once you become a butcher, the penalties get even tougher. You will be restricted from moving to certain safe places like party dungeons and elite dungeons, and you won't be able to use fast travel, teleport, or blessed teleport. You also lose access to some features like storage and the trading post. If you haven't completed the main story quest Chapter 1 in Midgard, you won't be allowed to enter certain regions until you clear your butcher status. If a nearby player is flagged as a butcher, an icon will appear on your minimap warning you of their presence. You can track butcher players without spending any currency by using the Track Butcher button on the PK screen. However, if you're a butcher yourself, you won't be able to track other butchers. Now, let's look at the penalties based on butcher stage. At stage 1, your potion recovery is reduced by 40%. At stage 2, potion recovery drops 50% and your PvP damage while flagged as a butcher drops by 50%. At stage 3, both effects worsen to 60% and you take 60% more damage in all PvP. Stage 4 and 5 increase these penalties to 70 and 80% respectively. Stage 6 is brutal with a 90% reduction across all stats. And finally, if you reach the extreme vice stage, you suffer a 99% reduction in potion recovery, butcher PvP damage reduction, and all PvP damage taken. At that point, surviving becomes nearly impossible. The butcher score does not decay naturally over time. To reduce it, you must defeat monsters, and the number of kills needed is based on your highest level character. Keep in mind, however, that defeating players from hostile guilds or fighting in unrestricted zones won't affect your butcher score. And if you're in normal state, killing a brute also does not increase your butcher score. To sum it up, PK in Odin is rewarding but dangerous. If you want to rise through the ranks, earn rare rewards, and carve your name into the PK leaderboard, you'll need to balance your ambition with the risks. Play smart, pick your battles, and always be prepared for what comes after the kill. If this guide helped you, be sure to subscribe for more Odin content, including PvP guides, gear setups, and world dungeon strategies. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the battlefield.